Welcome to Nightmare 365.
This is the center of weirdness for the entire planet.
There's tons of unsolved mysteries out there. Witches still exist.
What about monsters?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Bigfoot is not out there.
Bigfoot is definitely out there. UFOs are real.
UFOs might be real.
Do you believe in conspiracies?
I consider myself a conspiracy theorist.
I want to believe in all these case files.
Trust no one. The government lies to you.
We're just two brothers exploring the unexplained, mysterious, and spookiness that lives among us. Oh shit, we're live, G.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? Yo, Bigfoot Anonymous, our boy is on. What's up? How you doing today?
Bigfoot.
So, dude,
Yo.
Greg brought more magazines into the studio.
Love magazines.
He brought in cereal to the
Damn
studio.
right.
The Ghostbusters. We should give a shout out to our boy who follows us on TikTok and Instagram.
TikTok.
Snackman, the Snackman.
Also, you're wearing a shirt.
What am I wearing?
Nutrition Kitchen.
Oh God, here
Always
we go.
hungry. However, there's a girl that's there. Her name is Amanda. She followed us on Instagram. She was upset we didn't follow her back.
Really? So why didn't you follow her back?
I'm
You are the
I'm
social
going
media
to. I'm going
coordinator.
to right now.
You're the social
live
media
on
coordinator.
air.
You have to talk into the mic, Greg. People
Live on
can't
air.
hear you if you don't talk into the mic.
Live on
That's
air.
why the mic is there.
Live.
So we have a couple stories that we want to talk to you about or with you. We have a UFO story. We have actually
Bigfoot
two
story.
a Bigfoot story
Well, technically.
and Lover's Lane story for you from Weird New Jersey.
Weird New Jersey Lover's Lane.
I don't know what you're doing. What one do you want to start off with, G?
I would say we start off.
Let's start off with what?
Let's just give them a little taste. Maybe like the Bigfoot one. There's the Bigfoot conference going on in Nebraska last week.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of talk saying that it's unanimous that Bigfoot's among us.
Unanimous that Bigfoot is among us.
Yeah.
I think that Bigfoot is among us. I mean, it could be. I want to believe in Bigfoot, but I really don't know. I don't think we have
An understanding of Bigfoot?
I just don't think we have enough information.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that, I don't know. Like, what are your thoughts? Do you really think that,
I mean,
I think Bigfoot's out there?
I think it's plausible that he's out there. There's a primate that's either evolved or just snuck underneath the radar that no one really knows about.
Yeah. I mean,
there's so many different species of everything that there has to be.
There has to be a Bigfoot?
Yeah, there has to be.
I mean, the lore goes back centuries. Every culture has some type of Bigfoot lore, Bigfoot discussion, whether, it's called Sasquatch, Yeti. I mean, we've been over this a bunch of times, but at the same token that...
Well, it's like the cave drawings, right? They drew what they saw.
I do like that post. People do post that every now and then, and it'll circulate back to us.
Yeah.
Where it's... I don't know. I don't know how to, really...
Well, it's like they saw stuff coming from the sky.
Yeah.
And they look like flying saucers. They also saw, big monsters,
Deer.
which they drew. Deer, other animals. So, how do you say that, a deer or any animal that they saw is real, or, a Bigfoot that they drew, or a UFO that they drew is not real? So how do you, say, okay, one's their imagination, one's not?
That's the thing I don't get. But then everybody has... The only thing that... Everybody has their own beliefs. And everybody has their own team that they're on, whether they're a believer, non-believer, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm just reading the back of the Ghostbusters.
Now, all right, read the back of the Ghostbusters.
No, I'm just saying.
No, read it.
It just says, strap on your proton pack, let's fire up Ecto-1, and get ready to see some ghosts.
I wonder how that cereal is. Did you have any?
No, I just bought it for us for the show.
You bought it for the show. People, you want to eat it on
the air. Let's give a review of the Ghostbusters.
I mean, we're no snack man.
Afterlife cereal.
All right, put it in the bowl.
Not yet.
Now you're dictating.
I'm just saying, not yet.
All right, when do you want to do it?
I don't know. Maybe after we talk about the UFO.
All right.
Here's another question too, which I thought
You ask me questions and then you don't let me finish.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, because then you start like
I was dancing.
you have
said,
a
what am I doing?
very short attention span,
I do.
and then, who the hell knows what happens with you.
If you could pick one place to definitively prove or disprove that it's real,
You can't. There'll never be there'll never be.
I'm saying if you had the evidence, you found it.
It doesn't matter.
Which place would it be? Like Easter Island?
You love that Easter Island a lot.
I do. I think it's.
I mean, in terms of what? Proving
how they made
Bigfoot, improved aliens, improved.
Yeah, ghost, aliens, Bigfoot, or any conspiracy theory. Which one would you most like to have proven 100%, one way or the other?
I mean, I think aliens exist. I think everybody that really has a good understanding, can say that aliens exist. So I don't think we have to prove or disprove that, and I don't really care to have the evidence.
Okay.
But, like ghosts, I would really like to know what that is. If you're a hardcore believer in the Bible, you believe that they're demons anyway, and they're not good. Like anything that's, spiritual or anything is a demon trying to influence you to do bad. And then
exercise the demons.
It gets back to my point though, like everybody has a belief and it doesn't matter. Like I could have so much proof in front of me.
Sure.
And then it means nothing.
I get that.
You get that.
I'm just saying.
But that's the thing.
But I'm just saying, like, which one would you most likely want?
I think Ghost.
Okay.
I would just like to see what they are because I've never seen one. I've never,
Oh, Annie's back.
Annie's back. Annie's live in the studio with us. She's gonna be.
So you
crazy.
think why would Ghost, like you find Ghost?
I just never seen, like when you talk and we watch ghost stories, or Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, any of these ghost shows that are always out on TV or always on television.
Yeah.
Everybody sees something. I've never seen anything in my life. Like
but
I've
never seen Bigfoot though.
No, but you hear more ghost stories than you do Bigfoot stories.
I mean, that's true.
More people can experience a ghost in their house. And I think that maybe is more terrifying to people than going out to walk in the woods and seeing a Bigfoot. Like the chances of seeing a ghost are higher than seeing Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And not only that, I think I just want to see what it looks like, because when you talk to people and you ask them, what does a ghost look like? And sometimes it's like I'm looking right at you and I could see, you.
But is that because like there are theories of like the energy, like some ghosts have more energy to pull from, that's why you could see them more clearly, or not?
But then that gets to the thing where it's like a residual haunting, or is it just something that is, interactive with you? And then again, it depends. I guess my whole thing too, like I believe what I believe, and this past year, I don't really care what people think anymore.
Yeah. And
it's just something like a ghost. It's a ghost. If it's not, whatever. Like even with me, like when we watch a video online, somebody sends us a video and then we look at it and then we could say, oh man, this is just like a bullshit video.
Yeah.
Like we weren't there. Like there's a lot of bullshit
there is
online.
Yeah, there is.
But at the same time, like I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I don't know that. So that's all I can go for is what the evidence shows us. And same thing, like I could have all the evidence in the world.
Sure.
Even the stuff with COVID. Like look at how much stuff has gone back and forth in this past year.
Well, they did say that you can wear 2 bathing suits in a pool and pee.
I mean, that's the funny thing, because that's the shit that comes out, and then people believe that stuff without even doing any freaking research, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, that's really true."
Yeah, I mean that whole.
So like this is the whole thing, and it depends on like what you believe in, in terms of the Bible. If people are really into the Bible, and then they say like, "All right, any ghost that you see is a demonic figure," so they'll write it off completely like that.
Sure. Yeah.
It's the influence of the devil. Or it's an influence of this, or you're just making this stuff up. Same thing when we were on, Scott's program, the night before Halloween, where we were doing the Ouija board,
yeah, we were,
and then nothing was happening. Then all of a sudden somebody takes over, and bam,
Yeah,
it's like
it
it's
happens.
active for like an hour, and then it just goes. I don't know, like what I try to view things on it. I try to have an open mind. I like these stories. I like when people share stories. I like
Sure.
when we read the stories, like in A Weird New Jersey, things like that. But at the same time,
Now, is this the new magazine that you got? That
yeah,
you're in
this
New
one,
Jersey?
yeah, it comes out twice a year. This is
Yeah.
the May edition.
May edition.
Weird New Jersey, number 56.
Okay.
Your travel guide to New Jersey, local legends and best kept secrets. And it has the cover of Jaws, 1916. That's in Matawan.
Did you see that Instagram profile that I sent you with all those posters?
Yeah.
With like the Jaws.
The Jaws one was cool.
The
So
Jaws one
was
was
the
cool.
Halloween one.
Yeah, they do cool ass work.
So
I only found out about them just because of the new CrossFit documentary that's coming out. They did the posters for them.
fucking love
So
CrossFit.
I looked on their thing.
Yeah.
Like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was on there.
Yeah.
Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has some good. There's a lot of people that have great artwork out there. I mean, look at that stuff that we found, for the podcast studio.
I like the Hawkins Fun Fair.
You like that one?
Yeah.
It's an old throwback to 1985, 4th of July fair. Yeah, that one's cool. I like the Weird New Jersey map. And we got to start doing, me and Greg talked about doing more hometown haunts just with us. And then if the other guys can tag along, they'll tag along. So we'll do more Dempsey House. We were talking about doing the Devil's Tower.
Yes.
Maybe we should go back to Lover's Lane.
In Denville?
Yeah.
How far away is Denville?
It's south. It's close to Philly.
Okay.
So I would say...
Food Philly.
Yeah, it's like a good hour. Not an hour, but,
Food Philly.
roughly an hour down south. Yeah, because it's right by Philly.
Would you go swimming in the Matawan Creek right now?
No, man.
I'm just asking just because they used to do that, and it's, in the May edition of Weekday Weird, so...
I mean, I'll go kayaking if you want to go kayaking back there. We can get a kayak and then go explore around there, see what we can find.
Annie would like to kayak.
Annie would go kayaking with us.
She's going to bark here in a second, I know it.
Yeah, we got to give her a bone.
Her bone's on the couch over there.
Yeah. Greg, when we do a live show, he brings Annie.
I mean, I didn't mean to bring Annie today, but I had to.
Hey, we're doing a live show at 2. Let's bring the dog.
She's wagging her tail. She likes the topics.
Yeah, she likes the topic. She's gonna go lay down. She's like.
I feel like if there was a ghost, she would find it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, we talked about that, like the Bigfoot in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Where the dog ran after whatever creature was in there. But then again, it could have been a neighbor doing a prank. So we weren't there. We could only speculate on what really happened.
No, I get that. But the next topic I had was the UFO one.
Oh yeah,
which
the
Pentagon,
military.
yeah. In 2019, it looked like a Dorito shaped, triangle shaped, whatever you want to call it, object that the Defense Department.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Confirmed that it was a UFO. And all the UFO really means is unidentified flying object. So it doesn't mean aliens.
Yeah.
But it does show.
Defense Department confirms leaked video of aerial phenomena is real.
Yeah.
This is from April 15th. Should we play the video?
Yeah, play the video.
I'll keep it on. It just has music with it. But I'm playing the video. You can see it. This is a weird looking. I've never seen this type of UFO before. It does look like a Dorito. Like people describe it as like a Dorito.
It does.
And they said this was captured by Navy personnel. I don't
I wonder if it was seen by anybody else or just the Navy, just because it does. It does look weird.
It does look pretty weird. Yeah. The way it moves and just the lighting on this is pretty nuts. Just for the simple fact that this is not the first time that the Navy has caught something. Yeah, it said in 2019 there has been a number of reports of unauthorized and unidentified aircraft entering various military-controlled ranges and designated airspace in recent years. We also have the Tic Tac. Yeah, declassified videos in 2004 off the coast of California. 2015, the F-18 pilots operating on the Atlantic coast found something. And then also this new latest one, which I really want to know where, like, if these people are getting briefed on this stuff, and then also just how frequently do these military people see something, but it doesn't get reported? And I want to know, like, why these get reported, because has it been a mass sighting that these people saw? Where
Or is it just the simple fact that more and more stuff is coming out, or like drips, like they call it like the I don't know, like the leaky faucet or something like that, right?
yeah, but
That
is
if
it
you like leak some certain stuff like out and out and out and out and out, and then it comes to the point where like, oh yeah, they exist. Like we've been telling you this for years.
Yeah, I know, but like, do you think there's more people that saw this and then started making phone calls, and then it comes out like, oh shit, we have to talk about this?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because a lot of high profile people are now like coming out and saying like they've seen UFOs. Like look at Baker Mayfield. Like he just came out and said like, I've had my own UFO experience, which I showed you today.
Yeah.
That it's, I don't know. I think that once it becomes like more mainstream and more out there in the public and more people talk about it, and the more it's like widely accepted that these things happen, that UFOs are real, or that people have seen them, even like high profile like celebrities or like professional athletes.
Yeah, but it's always been out there. Like we can go back to when
I get that,
Ronald
but
Reagan's seen something. Like there's Eisenhower has seen something. There's all these people that have seen something over the years, and then again, it's always like I made the point earlier. It's always going to be those skeptics that come out and say, oh well, there's just not enough evidence. Well, there's not enough evidence to you. There's definitely enough evidence that exists out there. You just have to go look for it, and it's up to you to believe it or not. Like, I can only give you so much information.
No, I get that, but like,
and then that's it.
I'm saying like with like more social media, TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, but TikTok is a bunch of fake shit.
I know. I agree
like it's always the same regurgitated crap over and over again.
I know.
And then it's like the same songs for like 2 weeks, and then that's it. And then same thing with social media. It's so easily faked now.
No, I get that, but I'm just saying if more like celebrities were like, listen, I had my own experience, like XYZ, here it is.
Yeah.
Like I think that more and more people will start talking about it, especially like if during the COVID relief bill they pass, like they'll come out with all this stuff,
which is a month away in June.
So if it gets more and more talked about, then I think that maybe we'll have an answer. I don't know.
I don't think we would. I mean, to me, we already have an answer. UFOs do exist.
UFOs,
intelligent life outside of our system exists. They've done stuff in the past where they proved that organisms can live in space.
Well, yeah, they found water on Mars, or the remnants of water, I should say, on Mars.
Yeah, get your facts straight.
Even like asteroids that have come here, there's particles that do survive space, so it's plausible to think that there is life, somewhere else.
There is life somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Lover's Lane, UFOs, Bigfoot.
Well, it brings me to another like thing that did you ever watch the Skinwalker Ranch on the History Channel?
Yeah, which one? Like
the first season, like they had a season on they're investigating like Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, I watched it.
So now like the second season starts this week, I think Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, I won't be watching it.
Oak Island's season finale this week. It's sad.
Why do you like that show?
I love that show.
Why?
They found stuff.
Like what?
Well, that predates the Money Pit.
I don't know. What's the Money Pit? Explain. So to me, I don't know anything about this. You know more about this than I do.
The premise is that the Knights Templar came over and buried the treasure of either like the Golden Menorah or King Solomon or pick whichever one like you want to think.
Yeah.
They came over here and buried something of significant value on a little island off the coast of Nova Scotia.
Boom. Now I got it.
So in 1790, there was 3 people that saw lights on this island.
Yeah.
And they went over to the island. They saw like a big depression of where the lights were and started digging. Every 10 feet, they found like oak slabs. At 90 feet, they found a stone that said 40 feet below, there's buried treasure. They started to dig some more, and like booby traps have come.
Booby traps.
Like it's like almost like the Goonies, yeah. They couldn't get past like water because it kept flooding tunnels, and people have tried ever since then to get this treasure. So these two brothers came along. One believes it, one doesn't in the beginning, and he was like, "All right, like I want proof of something happening before 1790."
Yeah.
Or is it just like a story that everyone just comes and starts digging and they can't because of the water table? But they found evidence of like dating back to like the 12th century, 13th century, 14th century. That stuff has like been going on. So it's pretty cool. I like the show.
And how many episodes, like, well, seasons were there?
7 so far.
7 seasons. And how much, see, this is again, like, how much did they actually find?
So they found like Spanish coins, British coins.
So nothing extraterrestrial or anything like that?
Nothing extraterrestrial, but they found a lead cross dating back to the Knights Templar. So that's why they believe that.
I guess this is the things that I always have trouble with TV shows.
Yeah.
Because just studying history, and then when you watch certain history.
Well, that would change history if that was really true. Like the Knights Templar came over here, because like they said, no one was over here before. Well, now it's like the Vikings, right?
Yeah.
Or the Icelandic people, or whoever have come over here prior to 1492.
Gotcha. But
that would change history.
I mean, it would. But again, like the same thing with like the ghost shows, or we talked about like that big Bigfoot expedition.
Expedition Bigfoot. He has nothing to gain.
Yeah, they have nothing to gain from this. Yet another season, and that's the thing with
Oak Island.
Yeah, oh god,
I love this show.
What happens when it goes away? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna rewatch all 8 seasons.
You're gonna rewatch all 8 seasons.
Well, whatever. I made 10 seasons. I don't know. Maybe they'll keep going.
What do you mean keep going? What are they going to find something like on this island?
Well, so then they have a
holy
spinoff.
Shit. Of course they have a spinoff.
No, like it's not a spinoff. Like
you just said it was a spinoff.
It's not a spinoff, but they give other people like, I guess, the platform to go out and investigate what they want to. So people are investigating like where like Jesse James and his gang hid all the money.
Ooh, Confederates hiding the gold.
Well, yeah, they had a show, Confederate Gold. Finally lost Confederate Gold.
And they only found 2 pieces, but they're really excited. And
no,
he has nothing to gain from this, and it'll be on next week.
2 seasons.
Yeah, because they didn't find their thing.
No, because they thought like the Confederates took a boat of rail cars and like dumped it in Lake Michigan.
Oh shit, we gotta go to Lake Michigan now.
They did. They did like sonar on a couple. They didn't find anything.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on the funding and stuff. I sent you the thing, which you never responded to me.
Which one?
Tesla files?
Yeah, no, I watched the first episode.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Which I remember talking about him like a year ago with you, that I found like very, very fascinating. I think he got murdered because of his technology.
He died in his hotel room at like the age of 80-something years old.
No. Because if you look at like, did you ever look at like, I don't know if they went into this.
Now it's a conspiracy.
No, I don't know if they went into this.
Well, they say it in the opening. 80 trunks were missing.
Correct.
From like wherever.
And his safe in that hotel room that he was staying was raided.
Well,
so where's all that shit? Because he had a technology. Again, I only watched the first episode. I don't know what they discussed in this, but like reading about him,
yeah,
he discussed free energy. He had a system where it would basically there would be no electronic grid. It would all be free energy.
Well, we're kind of using that today. We use his alternating current today. We don't even know about it. It's obviously the inspiration where they made the Tesla, cars.
AC/DC current.
Yeah.
Right? So...
Gray's going to give us a history lesson.
Well, I'm just saying, most people don't realize that,
Well, that was in the beginning. That
correct.
Edison with his DC, and then Tesla had the, he said there has to be a different way.
That's where the band AC/DC's name came from.
Oh, shit. Is that true?
I don't know, but it sounds good.
It does sound pretty good. But, yeah, it gets interesting, like, the further you get along. There's only, 4 episodes?
Yeah. But no, his technology was awesome. You could still go to where he actually had that free energy plant.
Well, yeah, the Watercliff still exists out in New York
Yeah.
on Long Island, and then the hotel that he stayed at and he died in is still there, the New Yorker
Uh,
in New York City. I would like to dive into the mystery and kind of the conspiracy because the precursor of the CIA were following him around. So was like Army and intelligence
Yeah.
supposedly. Like this is some of the theories that they bring up in the show.
well, yeah. Why was his shit raided? Why was his trunks missing?
Well, if you had one of the smartest guys in history,
yeah.
like Albert Einstein called him the smartest person, you know. So if you have the smartest person and he invented, he came up with alternating current,
Yep.
which now we use, like
Right.
everything that we have, we use it. He had other ideas of the radio is credited to him, even though it wasn't
Yeah, it wasn't invented by him, but
right.
yeah.
But all the patents that were used to create that was through Tesla.
Sure.
And then think about like all the technology that we have now, like sending emails, cell phones, everything works on like the premise that he came up with.
Yeah.
So I have 4 biographies that I want to read about him, but I also do want to find out like the conspiracy side of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, so I did a lot of reading about that. He was found in those hotel room, like died of natural causes.
Yeah, but why would they kill him at like 80 something years old? Let him just ride it out.
I don't know.
At that point,
But if you think about it, like where are all the trunks then?
Well, apparently there's some trunks that they have in Serbia that still exist or whatever they were given back. But wait till you watch more of the episode. I'm not going to give it away because I think it came out 2 years ago, but it's still fairly new.
The Tesla files. He
Yeah.
invented the Tesla car.
Yeah, he did. He came back from the dead and created that.
No, that's why Elon Musk named it that. But
Well, yeah, it was 2 other inventors that had their hand in it, and then Elon like kind of pushed it to the forefront. Yo, Secret Squirrel says Greg, great guy, and he loves it.
hey, man, thank you. I love you too.
Do you know that? Is that your boy, Secret Squirrel? Is that your girl, Secret
SS?
Squirrel?
Secret Squirrel.
The SS. Oh shit.
Secret Service.
Is that has something to do with it? Is that what it means?
I
Is
think
there
it's a
is there a
conspiracy.
coded message
There's a
into that
conspiracy.
shit? There's definitely a
National
conspiracy.
Treasure 3 just started.
Dude, I really wish they could come out with National Treasure 3 already. I do love the freaking first 2.
I do too.
Yeah.
I really wish they would. What are they gonna do?
I don't, they could tie it into like,
JFK.
well, they ended it with what was in page 47.
Exactly.
What the fuck? We've been waiting how many years? We've been waiting 15 years for this. Now, Greg's, nobody wants to hear you chew cereal.
All right. Well, I just want to have.
All right, pour some in the bowl. I'll mute it while you eat because I don't think anybody wants to hear you muting your ass over there.
It basically looks like Kix with like Lucky Charms.
Let me see. Does it really? Oh yeah, it does. It's like red kicks.
Yeah, with like Ghost and
Yeah, blue and white.
I don't know.
I guess the blue would be the ghost.
No, the white's a Ghost. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, Annie wants some.
No, the white is the Marshmallow Man.
Oh yeah,
The Stay Puff.
the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I mean,
the
they
Stay
do look
Puft
like
Marshmallow Man.
But yeah, well, actually the white is Ghost. The blue, I have no clue what the blue is. Yeah, she wants some. She wants some of that Ghostbusters shit. Are you going to put milk in it? Greg's filling up his bowl now.
You want some?
Do I want some? You can fill up my bowl. This is more for the snack man. The snack man reviews. We gotta have him review it. I should give him the extra box. Now Annie's eating marshmallows. Is Annie allowed to have marshmallows?
She's not allowed to have half the crap she eats.
Yeah, but you keep feeding her half the shit. She's gonna freaking get bloated.
It tastes like Lucky Charms.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, who makes it?
Probably General Mills.
Yeah, General Mills. Did you ever watch that? The Food Who Made Us or Made America?
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're coming out with season 2, or I think season 2's out already, and it's a really great show.
It was actually really good.
What do you mean, really good?
I haven't had cereal in a long time.
When's the last time?
I don't know.
I had cereal 3 years ago when we got.
3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago on Halloween. I think I got Count Chocula.
All right.
Yeah, this does taste exactly like Lucky Charms. Well, the marshmallows
Yeah,
The
I'm sure.
marshmallows are definitely
They're Lucky Charms.
and it's like Kicks and Lucky Charms.
I like it.
I love it.
I'll keep getting boxes until they're gone.
What do you mean keep getting? You're gonna eat this all the time?
No, but we should have some as a memento.
A memento.
Yeah.
Just keep one in the
Exactly.
studio.
You don't know; it could be worth money.
Well, if you see another one and you didn't manhandle this thing open, we could just sell the box.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. It's very sugary. This is not on your diet plan. This can't be something that you want.
This is Whole30 approved.
Yeah, right. This is 12 grams of added sugar on top of already 12 grams of sugar that's already in here. And that's only 1 cup.
That's it.
About 8 servings per container. So a cup
Well,
is all you could have. You could have 24 grams of sugar. 2 grams of protein, though.
You know what I learned this week?
What did you learn?
Dad drinks a gallon of milk a week.
A gallon of milk.
A gallon of
That's why he's still going, man. The guy doesn't have to drink anything else but a gallon of milk.
Well, that and he drinks a gallon of Arizona iced tea.
Good for him.
This is not good.
What do you mean it's not good? He's freaking like in his 80s.
He shouldn't be drinking milk, man.
Yesterday I was just doing yard work and I totally forgot to drink water or anything, and I came in, I drank, and then I went to bed, woke up with like a splitting headache.
Well, yeah, because you're so dehydrated.
I know. I was like, fuck, why didn't I drink any water yesterday? I was just on the go. But then Dad was helping me out most of the time. And
he doesn't drink shit.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
He's like a pack mule.
Because like I worked for what? Over 8 hours. And I was fucking like done.
Yeah, he's a pack mule.
He's a pack mule.
Anyways,
getting back to the topic. We're always, I mean, this show has been
we
totally
just jumped around. I liked it.
You like doing this rather than anything else?
I do. I like this.
I did. If people are listening to the audio, I did forget to hit record when we started.
Seriously?
So I might have to like chop it up a little bit, you know.
That's fine.
For the people that just listen to the podcast, a little late.
People helping people.
People helping people.
The Lover's Lane. What did so the Weird New Jersey?
So tell me about Lover's Lane.
Yeah, what did you read about it?
What did I read about it?
Because it's like kind of like I like old school. I don't know, like cars and lookout points and all this shit. I do. I like reading about this kind of crap because that's like how like the Zodiac killer and all like these other like killers.
Okay, so this was a
like
weird
prey
story.
on people.
I've never heard about this story before until Weird New Jersey, and that's why I love getting the magazine. And if you don't get the magazine, they're not a sponsor or anything, but they come out twice a year, in October and in May. But if you subscribe to it, you can get it in April. No, so Lover's Lane.
You get it in April.
Hell yeah, you get a whole month before it comes out to the public. So this story, I don't know like too much of details besides just reading what I read in the article. But there was like this pedophile that came to town. And I guess before, all the like the laws and stuff where you have to register, people talked about it, but no one really knew, and no one really like did anything. So these teenagers, because he would molest like little boys, these teenagers got together, and there was a group of them, ranging from like almost, I think there was
14 to 22.
Yeah, 14 to 22. They got together and they lured this person, and they ended up killing him.
Good.
I don't know. Like, I think there was a mistake though. Like,
they killed the wrong person.
Well, yeah, I think there was like just a mistake, and these kids, some of them got scared and like left.
Okay.
And then some of them, actually stayed, and they like beat the crap out of this person.
All right.
And they ended up dying. So you can actually go there. Don't quote me on the whole story because I read it in April, like a month ago. I totally forget it. And then Greg's just opened it up, and he's like, "Oh, what is this? This is a cool car."
See, like I like though, like that how I don't know. You could see like worse stuff happen. Like look at the beach back then. Like there was in 1953, there was a huge beach, a volleyball court. But now it's like just all grass now.
Well, yeah, it becomes something that dries up with money.
Yeah.
And it's like nobody wants to fund this anymore, and yeah, just nobody goes there, and people move away from the area, and then it just becomes just this old story.
You know what I read too? This was like a week or two ago.
I definitely botched that story, by the way.
About remember the town in Pennsylvania where like the mine underneath caught on fire, and they had Centralia, Pennsylvania, or whatever it was.
I don't remember that off the top of my head.
So in Pennsylvania, there was a booming town. It was a mining town.
Yeah.
And something happened where there was a fire in the mine.
Yeah.
So what they did was, it was a coal mine though, so it was stupid. There was a fire, so they shut off the mine so no one could go down there.
Okay.
But it's still burning today. Like, it's been burning over like 50 years underneath the town.
So why wouldn't they just open it up and like let it peter out?
They've tried, but it's still burning. They don't know how.
Really?
So the whole town had to move because like some parts were sinking, some parts were like unstable, like the ground, because the fire from below.
Yeah.
And like all the toxic fumes, and you could still like drive through the center of town where like there was a booming economy, but they had to just shut it down like not too long ago because now that road's unstable. So if you think about it, like, I'll show you a picture.
So we can like go back there and explore.
You can.
In the creepy depths of Pennsylvania. Are we actually going to go to Gettysburg this summer? And are you going to come?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
You're going to come this summer? You're not going to blow out your knee again?
No, that would suck.
No, that sucked. Can't do that again.
Yeah. So here's the story.
Let's hear it.
No, I'll send it to you.
Now you're just sending it to me.
So you can pull it up.
Oh, you want me to pull it up?
Yeah.
Pull it up for the audience to see.
It's almost like what I equate it to is Chernobyl almost.
Well, it was just inside a mine, right? And then it just got caught on fire.
Yeah. In 1962. The fire's been burning since 1962.
Oh, you just sent me Google pictures.
Yeah, just a Google picture of like the downtown town.
Downtown.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yo, he just said scroll down a little
there.
bit. Yeah, that's pretty eerie looking.
Right? It's pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy.
Like, so like there's a lot of like stuff and like you'd say like weird, like not even weird New Jersey, but like weird USA, like
hell yeah, I got the
right
book.
around us.
I got the book, man. I got weird PA, weird New Jersey, weird US. I wish they would just make one for weird Maine.
I know. We should. Why not?
I mean, there's weird New England. They have that.
What is up by T Money in Bethel? The guy that was on TV, what was that? Scrappers? It was not Scrappers.
You watched that show. I never watched that.
It was hysterical.
It was like American Pickers.
Yeah, almost like an American Pickers, but up in New England.
New England.
But yeah, there's a lot of like cool stories like that. But I was
and we got to do more of that for Hometown Haunts.
I was reading that.
Where do you want to go? Like, what would you like to explore? Like, what would you be like your ideal place in New Jersey to go explore? You know what I would like to do, but I know you don't like the movie because you said you recently watched it.
Which one?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, okay.
Like, nothing's changed up there still.
Okay.
So we could just go to like all the, filming locations.
All right.
And then there's a museum that's up there.
We can go there.
Yeah, but you don't like that movie.
It's okay. I'm not like the big fan of it. Like I know
the big fan.
Like everyone is. Little Jason.
I like Jason. I like my favorite Friday the 13th isn't the first one.
Yeah,
I mean,
when Jason comes to New York.
No, that one was awful. The only funny part.
Boombox scene?
Yeah, that was the only funny part, and the best part of the movie was when he kicked the boombox. No, the final chapter is my favorite with Corey Feldman.
Why is that one?
I don't know. It's still like very campy. That's typical 80s slasher movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't really watch a lot of horror movie growing up. Like even like later on.
Scream.
Yeah, but that's later on. Like
Urban Legends.
I guess
He's in the backseat.
I guess in the 80s we didn't watch it until like the 90s.
There was I forget, Vacancy. You ever see that one?
Yeah, with what was it, Wilson?
I think so. Yeah.
Was it Owen Wilson?
Not
or Benjamin?
Owen. Ben Wilson, right? The other one.
Yeah,
Not
Owen,
Owen
whatever
Wilson.
their names
the
are.
other Wilson. Guy.
The other Wilson guy.
Who's in Old School.
Yeah. Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. It's Greg Douglas.
This is my nightmare.
Does he say that in there?
No.
I don't
That was
remember.
from the I Love You Man. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was good.
I don't remember.
The vacancy one was cool though, because they would film them and then they would film like killing them. It was almost like a cross between a Bates Motel.
That really
deal.
happened.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it was a cross between like a Bates Motel and in I don't know, like a Psycho-ish.
I mean, they're pretty much the same thing.
I know they're the same thing, but
Now that's over Greg's head because he doesn't watch horror movies.
no, like the TV show.
I got you. I know what you meant.
Yeah,
But like when people hear that, they're like, "It's the same thing, dude. What are you talking about?"
American Psycho.
American.
Michelle.
Yeah, that's totally different
I
than
know.
like the original story. But I think stuff like that would be kind of cool to go to.
I'll go there. Like, what's the guy's name? Kenny that does the on-site cinema.
Yeah.
Has he ever done one up there?
Oh, for Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
I mean, I know it's still a Boy Scout camp for Friday the 13th where they filmed, majority of it. But like the opening scene, like where she's walking around town,
Yes.
like all that's pretty much unchanged, which I think is really cool in itself. And there's there's an old mill. I forget the name of it. I think it's like Mill Race Pond that's up there that is a restaurant now. And I would love to just go in there and maybe even hear some cool ghost stories. But maybe that could be like the next hometown haunt, even though it's not really, I don't know if it's a haunted town.
I think we could combine like a couple local ones into like a cool video.
All right, what you want to do? What you have in mind?
The Killer Clown.
You're pointing to, really? Calico the clown?
Just like film them, and talk about them again. And then like Asbury Park.
Like just walk around there?
Yeah, because a lot of, I think that's like a cool history spot that a lot of people, it gets looked a lot.
Well,
overlooked.
The JFK Park that's there is supposed really haunted. And people see apparitions there at night.
I can see that.
I mean, they do that. There's, what's the bookstore? Paranormal Curiosity and Bookstore. That's on Cookman Ave in Asbury.
Correct.
We can go there.
That would be great too. Like it could be like a couple of them like done together.
Hometown haunts, just me and Greg exploring around our hometown.
Little Kevin Smith.
It should be like home state haunts.
Weird New Jersey haunts.
Weird New Jersey haunts. I mean, yeah, hometown haunt. That's what we should do. Hometown haunts. Weird New Jersey. Edition.
I really do though. I think those would be like cool places to visit, and then. Maybe one day this summer we can go down to the New Jersey Devil.
Well, yeah,
area.
Our boy Brian, who's going to be a part of Hometown Haunts with us, and yeah, if people have been listening to this podcast, now you know that we've been trying to do Hometown Haunts with our buddy Scott and Brian, but like it's just been a shit show trying to schedule everything between like their shows, our shows, days off. Everybody's working different schedules, so I think we should just stick with us. And then like if they can join us from time to time, that's what we'll do. And that's like I know we said we could do a podcast maybe, but I think like going forward, it's just tough. Me and Greg are just gonna stick with doing what we've been doing, and doing hometown haunts. Yeah, when I get down to Cape May, maybe I'll do a video in Cape May like I did in Gettysburg.
Yeah, I mean, that would be kind of cool, too.
Just find some cool stories because we're doing some, like, history walk haunt.
Walkie haunt.
I don't know if they'll, like, allow us to film them while they did their show.
Don't tell them.
That would be fucked up, though.
Don't tell them.
Just sit in the back. I don't feel anything. This is bullshit.
I mean, a lot of those things are, like...
Wow. Now they're just
Long Island Medium.
Long Island Medium. Did you watch that?
No, but remember it was on TV? Like, I think that that's probably all bullshit.
I'm sure it is all bullshit.
Bullshit.
Well, that's the thing. It just depends on what you want to believe, and if it's on TV, people usually believe it. Until next time, you know what to do. So, would you like to? I want to still go to the Devil's Tower.
Yeah, I would like to still go there too.
So we gotta plan some stuff out because we need one for this month. We need one for the people.
The local.
We've been really slacking on a lot of shit lately. Local haunts. Local traditions.
Send us anything you have, anywhere you want us to check out, any stores or anything like that.
Yeah. Share it. I mean, there's tons of, New Jersey locations that we can go to. Even, I say we do this one.
Denville?
For the summer, I say in June, we do this.
You get a shark costume and jump in there. Do.
Again, Greg says he's going to jump
I'm
in.
not jumping in. I'm not jumping in this time.
Yes. See, now you're putting it on me, because in the beginning we would talk about this. And
I'm just saying.
I would jump in. I would totally jump in. There's no reason I would not jump in.
We got down there.
Exactly.
It was toxic. And it was like almost like the water.
You don't have to explain it. You explained it a million times to everybody.
That Jack Nicklaus got sprayed with in the original Batman that turned his face all messed up.
So it's all acid.
It was acid.
Yeah, it's not acid.
It was acid.
Terrible person.
Acid.
But I say we do where Jaws had his last kills in 1916.
Until Chief Brody killed him.
Well, our buddy Scott actually did an investigation in that grave, cemetery.
Yeah. They said it was really haunted, right? The little kid?
Yep, the little kid. And then also, like right where, the cover of the Weird New Jersey one is, they have somebody painted. I don't know who painted it.
That's pretty sweet, though.
It looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how would you do that? Did they do it upside down?
No, you get on a boat.
How would you stay that still, though?
You probably can't stay that still, but you would just get on a boat.
Or you just shove a ladder in there.
We could do that, too. I don't know how deep that is.
Well, it's really shallow on the one side to the right. There's like an embankment there that you could stand on.
So it might be. This reminds me of a lake, like going through the tunnel up in Maine.
Yeah, it does. The cover of Weird New Jersey. Should try to find that.
A little Chief Brody. You can wear a Chief Brody shirt.
Chief Brody shirt?
Yeah.
You should wear it.
I'll try to find one.
I'll try to find one. That would be hysterical if you wore that on the show. That would be pretty cool. Let me see. I'll pull it up because Greg was looking at it. And this is the cover of the magazine. Yeah, the cover. Weird New Jersey. It is pretty sweet. It's right there, too. So we should do that, I think, this summer.
I'm down with that. We can do it
pretty soon. Talk about like
80 degrees out today.
We could. Maybe we should do it like we start in LBI and then work our way up for that video to Matawan Creek.
We'll follow the killings?
Yeah. Would that be a cool, like, how would you want to do that? Would that be something that would be kind of cool?
It would be a long swim.
I mean, you're the one who's going to be swimming, not me. You always want to jump into this shit.
You don't still have that wetsuit, do you?
No, dude, that would not fit me now.
I'm just asking.
That was like 15, that was over 20 years ago that I had that. And, that's like high school fitting into that.
Have you gained a lot of weight since high school?
I still look great like I'm in high school.
I still look great like I'm in high school.
Yo, I still look at this.
Wow.
I'm not like, chunky.
Chunky.
Like Greg's chunky.
Would you say you have a dad bod?
No.
No dad bod.
Does it look like I have a dad bod?
I'm just asking you.
Do you have a dad bod?
I mean, a hot dad bod, sure.
A hot dad bod. Some people don't find that hot. I want a bear,
So you're a bear. So now you're a bear.
I'm not a bear. I like bear. But I'm not a bear.
You're not a bear.
I'm more of a moose.
You're a moose now.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like a buffalo or like a rhinoceros.
I love buffaloes now.
I'm like a rhino.
How come you're in a goddamn cult?
I'm in a goddamn cult.
Yeah, Greg's in a cult.
Also,
I like buffalo now.
We should end it with this.
No, see? I had the
That's
buffalo
Buddy
here.
the Bison.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Mighty Ducks D3?
D3 or the new one?
The new one.
Wait, it came out already?
I think it's on Amazon Prime or something like that. Right?
No, I didn't watch it. I'm not going to fucking watch that shit.
Why? Emilio Estevez comes back and he tips his hat like this.
So for what?
I don't know. He comes back to coach it.
Does he actually coach, or is it like a cameo where he comes in and it's like...
I don't know. I didn't see it.
So,
I do love the Mighty Ducks, though.
I mean, I love the Mighty Ducks, too. I have the banner hanging up in the garage.
You do. I like that banner.
But
District 5.
Hell yeah, the champs, 92, 93.
That's awesome.
Can't mess with that shit. I mean, yeah, we grew up on that crap. But, no.
I drove on the ice. I grew up on the ice.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that, though. Like, I don't know. It almost, like, ruins the story. That's why when people started talking about, like, Hocus Pocus coming back.
Oh, I can't wait for that. It's going to be my favorite movie of all time.
You hate Hocus Pocus now.
I do.
Yeah. Greg hates Hocus Pocus,
I
so
don't
get
hate
on
Hocus Pocus. I
get
just
on
don't
his
like
ass.
it.
Why not?
It's not one of the. It's.
Because here's the thing with Greg why he doesn't like it. I'll tell you exactly why.
This should be good.
Anything that he didn't watch when he was a kid, like Hocus Pocus or Friday the 13th, and then he watches when he's 40 years old.
First of all, I'm not 40, but okay.
Yeah, you're 40 years old.
Okay.
And then you're watching it now from a 40-year-old man's, experience and all that shit.
Try to catch these things.
Yeah. And you're making Annie eat the ghost. So you're watching it from an adult perspective.
Yeah.
And you don't have the appreciation or the love that you grew up with. And now it's like, instead of 20 years of like great memories, you have, oh, I watch it now. Like, oh, it's
you
a
know what I
shitty
wish they would
80s
bring
movie.
back? The dinosaurs.
The show?
Yeah. Not the mama. Not the mama.
See? Again, you like that because you saw it when you were younger and it made an impression on you.
I thought the big dinosaur was Dad.
I mean, it kind of reminds,
Yep.
of Dad. The flannel. He had the same flannel.
His dad didn't have a flannel.
Like that shit. But that's what you can't watch for the first time watching Friday the 13th and be like, oh, this is, I don't know what everybody.
First of all, I watched Hocus Pocus when I was little.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Yeah, I did. I just didn't like it.
You didn't like it then? Why don't you like it? Let me explain it to me. We'll end on this shit because I'm curious. We might have to continue this conversation while we eat some Ghostbusters upstairs
it's just,
with some milk this time.
It's just not like I'm great. Like, the three witches come back. That's cool premise, but
it's a cool premise.
It just didn't do it for me.
What do you mean do it? Like what has to qualify for doing it for you for a movie?
Like it's a okay decent movie, but I wouldn't say it's like the best Halloween movie of ever all time. Like that's your favorite movie.
I love the movie. Of course I do, man. It's set in Salem.
I know.
The vibe of the movie is amazing because
so
it screams
Hubie
Halloween.
Doobie. What was the movie?
Yeah, Hubie Doobie.
What was it? Adam Sandler?
No, that was it. Hubie Doobie.
Halloweeny?
Yep, Halloween.
What was it?
Hubie Doobie. Yeah, that
could have been a cool ass movie.
It could have been.
But that sucked.
It did
really
suck.
Sucked.
But
Hubie Doobie. It reminded me of that.
No way.
Hubie Doobie.
I mean, the scene and like the setup and everything, the feel of the movie was awesome.
In Salem?
Yeah, for that movie. But
yeah,
like the execution for the Adam Sandler movie sucked.
Yeah.
But Hocus Pocus, on the other hand, it's just classic, man. A classic story of witches.
Yeah.
I love witches. It's in Salem. You have, obviously, I grew up in Erie, Indiana.
That's true.
And then now we have the main character, Max, is in Hocus Pocus.
You were a big Bette Midler fan, too.
Yeah, man. Like, they played that, everything really, really well. And I just love it. I don't know. I mean, there's a multiple, like movies that I really love around Halloween. Like the original Halloween, Halloween 6, Halloween 3 is great. Monster Squad, it's a good kids movie. I mean, I don't always have to watch it, but, it's still good. Yeah, Greg's looking around for more info to grab.
No, I was just seeing, do you have that movie? Is it that one? The one that's in Atlanta Collins, Friday Night?
No, it's over there. The movie poster straight ahead. Don't go in the house.
Yeah, because I was telling that kid, Chris,
Yeah.
that did the drone footage for the Dempsey house about it. He was like, holy shit, like it's right in Atlanta Collins. I was like, yeah, I pulled up the house.
Yeah, the Strauss Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. It still exists. It's still unchanged. If you go in there in the museum, I think it's on the 3rd floor. They have some of the old movie posters. It's a cheesy, I wouldn't even say it's a B movie. I would say it's more of
It's like Hocus Pocus.
Nah, it's like Hocus Pocus. No, but I just seen like how Atlantic Highlands looked in the 70s. It's pretty sweet.
Well,
It's
yeah.
like
Did you ever see like what Middletown looked like back in the day?
I've seen pictures.
I like seeing old shit like that.
I love seeing old shit.
I do.
I love seeing old cars.
I can't wait to go to Gettysburg.
You're not coming.
I'm going to camp out in Devil's Den.
I think it'd be cool. After seeing the video that I made,
Mm-hmm.
like, would you want to go to any of those places?
I'll definitely hit up that ice cream shop.
Mr. G's is really good.
Mr. G's.
Mr. G's is real nice.
Like,
We'll get some, ciders. I know you're not a big cider guy, but we could have some cider next door.
that, and I would like
Always-
to go
always-
see where the bullet holes are.
It's right across the street, right there.
Take a break out.
We could do the tour. They do a tour there. They do a couple different types of tours
I'd like to
in
do
the
that.
Farnsworth house. And then just what would be kind of cool to go, we could do just some type of an investigation, whether we do it like live on our Instagram or something else, or even live if we can get there by that time on YouTube.
Yeah, I would like that.
I would like that a lot. I don't know. Let's wrap it up. Let's go eat some
Let's go eat some afterlife cereal.
afterlife cereal. I need some cereal. I need some food. I'm kind of hungry. So I don't know. Share your stories with us. Let us know if you have any cool, videos that we want to take a look at. Give us a review, something like that. Boom. We want to check out those
Subscribe
videos.
to us on our YouTube channel, please.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's hit 500 by the end of the summer.
I hope so, man.
500 by the end of the summer.
I'm trying to reconfigure all that stuff. But yeah, all of our stuff can be found at nightmare365.com. Keep up with us there. We'll always let us know next time we do a live show. Oh, dude, that'll be all over. Greg wants to throw the cereal all over the place now. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, stay spooky.